Question number 1. What is your name?
My name is Dallas Tony.
Alright, hello. My name is Bryce.
My name is Christian Lisby.
My name is Tori Mims.
Hi, my name is Viktoria Izakova.
My name is Mohammed Idris.
Hi there, my name is Johannes Baunakis.
Question number 2. What kind of classroom activities best help you learn?
I would say a little bit of lecture because I'm always up for learning from the professor, but also discussion so I can hear different people's point of view on it, and a little bit of group work. I'm more of a person that like to work by myself, but I will work with other people if I have to.
I guess the best effort or method for me to learn would be a lecture, stuff on the board and whatnot. I'm more of a visual learner than the person that hears. I'm better if you show me and you tell me. So
I definitely enjoy lectures and classroom discussions way more than group work. I don't like group work at all, which might surprise you, playing football and all. But I just, what do you say? From experience, I like working on my own way better than. It's not that I can't work with people. I just prefer not to. I prefer to give it my all.
The things that help me learn the best is definitely group work, discussion, hands-on, visual things.
I really like to work in groups. I like to learn how other people think about different things, how they would do different things, and that helps me a lot. So I hope I can get together with some of my classmates and work on some of the homeworks together.
I would prefer to take this class and lecture because I have a better understanding when it comes to the teacher explaining things to us.
And I do believe that some of the activities in class will help me. Primarily the activities I'm looking towards as on-hand or demonstrations of how to manipulate some documents, possibly get results from essential data.
Question number 3. What are characteristics of classmates have you enjoyed being in class with?
Classmates that come ready to work on time, just hard working. That helps motivate me to stay motivated, and that's something I love to see.
I expect help. Like, everybody needs help one time, so I expect when some people need help, I expect to be helped. Whatever that is.
Pretty much what it seems to be so far. Just quiet, focused people. Grown-ups. Just not a lot of noise. People that want to be there.
I like working with people who are very sociable, who you can interact with very well.
The characteristics of classmates I enjoy to be with are those people who respect the professor, who respect the other students, who are willing to help, who are nice, friendly, and polite, and don't make much noise.
As far as my expectations from my classmates, I do anticipate them to be very engaged and also learn as much as I'm willing to learn, or even more. And I do enjoy those that strive better, that strive for something good in the classroom, and I do want to see that.
Question number 4. What are characteristics of classmates have you disliked being with?
Classmates that come to class late, barely wanting to work, disrupting the class. Those stuff just don't do anything but serve as a distraction that I don't need.
And characteristics of classmates I've disliked is the complete opposite, just noisy people, and maybe that's kind of where my experience of group work kind of goes wrong. I've been in groups where not everybody takes it seriously, or that kind of aspect. So that's probably where that comes from.
And just I dislike being like distracted by other students.
The people who I don't like or who I dislike are the people who are really disrespectful against, especially the professor and the other students, wasting our time, being loud, not to pay attention, or mean, laughing when you say something bad, wrong, selfish.
Question number 5. What behaviors do you consider inappropriate in a college classroom?
Behaviors inappropriate in a college class, horseplaying, talking while the teachers, while the professor is talking is disrespectful, things like that. Leave that back in high school. Like, yeah.
Behaviors that I consider inappropriate in classroom would be disrespect, loud outbursts, just stuff that's interrupting.
Noise and not being focused and not being respectful.
I think if inappropriate behaviors in the classroom or just loud talking, taking time away from the professor, which is taking time away from you learning.
The behavior I consider inappropriate in the college classroom, it's disrespectful, loud, not paying attention, arrogant behavior.
I think it's inappropriate to interrupt the teacher while he's talking, or interrupt the students while they're trying to do their work at the class.
Question number 6. What are the characteristics of work habits of your most effective instructors?
Characteristics of most effective instructors. Characteristics like willing to extend extra time after class to anyone who need extra help with maybe something we didn't get during the class time, or always saying my office door is open for you to come in if you need help with something. Those are the characteristics of the most effective instructors.
I would be more one-to-one. If I don't understand something, I expect you to break it down to the simplest or finest point, if that was possible.
Basically do whatever you expect of the students. Just, if you want us to be on time, you should be on time, like all that. Just kind of set an example without being too much of a dictator, just kind of we're at this point in college where, most of us are, young adults, if you will. I'm 24 now, so it's definitely not like junior college or high school at that, kind of age anymore.
Things that I find most effective with my instructors with their work habit is just proficient teaching. It doesn't have to be a long time, just the value or the way they teach. If it's a short time, then you could learn quality things.
Who is paying attention about the students, care about them, let students do their homework by their own, but if they need help, he's just there and help them. And we go through the chapters and make sure that the students understand.
With my previous instructors, I had a perfect work ethics because all of them were amazing and it was successful.
And some of the characteristics that I've seen in instructors that really helped me get engaged with the topic over the subject would be again hands-on, elaborate analysis of what we're doing and demonstrations as well.
Question number 7. What are the characteristics or work habits of instructors have you considered ineffective or unsuccessful?
And then characteristics of most ineffective instructors is the total opposite. Not telling us when your office hours are, or if we email you about work, never get an email back. Hard to keep on to get in touch with you outside of class.
I feel ineffective is if you read out of the book page for page, because sometimes you don't always understand what the book has to say, and it gets confusing from there. I feel like that's unsuccessful.
Consider ineffective or unsuccessful habits of instructors would be, I tried that when I spent 6 months at the ASA college in Brooklyn in New York last year, and most of the teachers just came in like 15 minutes late, and you just didn't seem like they wanted to be there, and like that kind of, it rubs off just like a coach on a football team. Like either way, if you're a student or an instructor or a coach or whatever player, if you look like somebody who doesn't want to be there, and it rubs off.
I don't like how some instructors will just read something like off a board and don't really go into depth or connect it to your life.
The work habit of an instructor when considered ineffective or unsuccessful is a professor who just let people or students be disrespectful against him, who doesn't care about the students, who let them be loud and not to pay attention and distract even other students with that.
I don't remember having an effective